Don't make me kill you.
Star Wars gave us heroes who battled darkness on screen. But off-screen, some of its stars faced struggles far more haunting. From untimely deaths to chilling coincidences and life-threatening accidents, the real-life fallout begs the question: was it all just misfortune? Or is there a curse hiding behind the galaxy far, far away? Time and time again, those who stepped into the world of Star Wars found themselves haunted by inexplicable tragedies. Some never recovered. Some never made it out at all. Could it be that Star Wars is more than just a movie? Could something dark, something cursed, be lurking beneath the surface? Grab your lightsaber and hold on tight as we delve into the heartbreaking events that have affected the Star Wars cast. You won't believe what's been happening behind the scenes. Mark Hamill.
My car skidded and I broke my nose against the steering wheel.
Mark Hamill is Luke Skywalker, the farm boy turned hero, the man who defeated the Empire, the face of hope for an entire generation. But before the world could see his journey begin, he almost didn't make it at all. In 1977, just before A New Hope hit theaters, Hamill was in a brutal car accident that left his face shattered. The injuries were so severe that surgeons had to rebuild parts of his face, forever changing his appearance. For years, rumors swirled. Some said he was nearly unrecognizable. Others claimed Star Wars had to rewrite parts of The Empire Strikes Back just to explain the scars left behind. But what's truly eerie is how closely Luke Skywalker's journey mirrored Hamill's own. In The Last Jedi, Luke is no longer the bright-eyed hero we met in 1977. He's broken, isolated, haunted by the weight of his past. Watching Hamill play that version of Luke felt uncomfortably real, as if the pain of both character and actor had merged into one. Was it just brilliant acting? Or had Hamill truly been shaped by something bigger than himself? Something that had been pulling him toward that fate from the beginning? Carrie Fisher.
It's a very bad addiction, and I was on that drug for a year and a half under a doctor's care.
To get off of that, I had to go into rehab again.
Carrie Fisher was more than Princess Leia. She was a warrior, on screen and in real life. For years, she battled addiction, mental illness, and the pressures of fame. But no one expected how her story would end. December 27th, 2016. Fisher was on a flight from London to Los Angeles when she suffered a massive cardiac arrest. She never regained consciousness. The world mourned. Fans, friends, family. Everyone struggled to accept that the woman who had inspired so many was suddenly gone. And then, the unthinkable happened. The very next day, her mother, Debbie Reynolds, also passed away. Her last words, "I want to be with Carrie," a mother and daughter, taken one after the other. Some called it heartbreak. Others whispered about something deeper, something that bound them together in ways we can't understand. Even in death, Fisher's presence lingered. Her brother, Todd Fisher, reported strange occurrences, lights flickering, objects moving on their own, an overwhelming sense that Carrie was still there. Has she really left? Or was she still watching, just beyond the veil? Harrison Ford.
A dislocated right ankle and a shattered pelvis and a broken back and a serious bump on the head with a major laceration.
Harrison Ford is a survivor in more ways than one. Over the years, he's had multiple near-death experiences, almost as if something is trying to take him and failing. In 2015, Ford was piloting a vintage aircraft when the engine failed mid-flight. The plane plummeted, crash landing on a golf course. The wreckage was horrific. Witnesses said he shouldn't have survived. And yet, he did. It wasn't the first time. Years earlier, a helicopter crashed in the mountains. Then, while filming The Force Awakens, a hydraulic door malfunctioned, crushing his leg, but still alive. Each time, Ford escaped death. But why? Is it just dumb luck? Or has something been playing with him, keeping him alive just long enough to see how many times he can walk away? Jake Lloyd. When Jake Lloyd was cast as young Anakin Skywalker in The Phantom Menace, it was supposed to be the role of a lifetime. Instead, it destroyed him. Relentlessly bullied, mocked by fans, and criticized by the media, Lloyd's childhood was stolen from him. By the time he reached adulthood, he had completely withdrawn from the public eye. Then, in 2015, his life took a terrifying turn. Arrested after a high-speed police chase, Lloyd was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. His mugshot was haunting, his eyes hollow, his face unrecognizable. The bright-eyed boy who had played Anakin was gone. Alec Guinness. Sir Alec Guinness, the original Obi-Wan Kenobi, never embraced Star Wars. In fact, he seemed to fear it. According to legend, a young boy once approached him, excitedly telling him he had watched A New Hope over 100 times. Guinness's response was unsettling. He told the boy, "If you keep watching it, you'll be doomed." No one knows exactly what he meant. Was it just an irritated old man's offhand remark? Or did he sense something about the franchise that others didn't? Not long after, Guinness passed away. And to this day, his warning lingers, unanswered. Is it just a string of unfortunate coincidences? Or is there something more sinister lurking behind the Star Wars legacy? Over the years, the series has been plagued by eerie misfortunes. Actors meeting untimely deaths, promising careers crumbling, and lives taking tragic turns. Whether it's superstition or something darker, the pattern is hard to ignore. Now, as a new generation steps into the spotlight, one has to wonder, will they carve their own paths free of misfortune? Or will the so-called Star Wars curse tighten its grip once again?